Hi viewers, welcome to VS channel. In this video, I am going to explain analog to digital conversion process using comparator. So first we can see what is analog to digital conversion device. An analog to digital converter is an electronic circuit that converts analog input voltage into digital representation. The output of ADC is an integer that is proportional to the magnitude of the sampled out analog voltage and related to an external reference voltage. So this particular device is very much needed in MSC 430 microcontroller and all other microcontrollers and microprocessor. Why? Because these all devices are digital devices. That means which understands digital information and which can process only digital information, that is in form of binary. But in MSC 430 we used for processing of analog information and digital information. That's why it is called as mixed signal processor. So when it deals about analog information, there is a requirement to convert analog information into digital information. For that we are using ADC. This particular ADC circuit we are having internal part of MSC 430 microcontroller. So these ADC channels used to convert the analog information into digital information. This digital data is equivalent to the analog data. Based on the amplitude of the analog signal, we are going to convert digital information. In MSC 430 series of microcontrollers having built more than one ADC channels. We are having 8 input channels for ADC, 10 input channels, 14 input channels. That means if it is having 8 input channels, that means this particular ADC can connect up to 8 analog sensors. So we use analog devices for sensing of information like temperature sensor, humidity sensors, water level sensor, and pressure sensor, motion sensor. Like this we have so many sensors. That particular sensors are connected to this particular analog channels. And this is the block diagram of comparator here. We are using the comparator here to convert analog to digital and analog to digital conversion. Now here we can see what is the operation of the comparator, how it converts this particular information we can see now. Coming to this, the above rectangular place, that is red rectangular area. So this is 4:1 mux. Here we are considered ADC having 10 different channels. These 10 different channels provides the input to the ADC, but ADC can select only one input terminal among these 10. For that reason, here we need to use data selector that can select only one input among the n number. For that reason, here we are using the mux. But practically the comparator ADC converts 10 bits, 10 analog digital channels into digital information. Further, if you want to implement these 10 channels, here we don't have 10 channels, 10 inputs multiplexer. For that reason, these 10 are divided into two groups. One is with 8:1 mux, other is with 4:1 mux. In 8:1 mux, we are using only 7 inputs, one is not providing the connection. In 4:1 mux, we are using only 3 input terminals, the one is not providing the connection. See here, the selected area, that is rectangular area, shows 4:1 mux. For this, we are using the cell 2 lines as P2CA 4th bit and 0th bit. We are using for selecting of one of the input to the output of this particular box. and here this mux is having a connection with a non-inverting comparator, non-inverting terminal of comparator. See here the inputs are named as CA0, CA1, CA2, and we are not providing the connection to the one of the input terminal, right? Then coming to another component that we are having here, that is 821 mux. So here this particular selected area is represents 821 mux. So here this 821 mux having 8 inputs, but we are using only 7. The 7 inputs are named as CA1, CA2 and so on, CA7. Here we didn't provide any connection for the first terminal of 821 mux. The 821 mux is having 3 selective lines. The 3 selective lines we are used here. For that we are providing the information from P to CA, third bit, second bit, first bit. These 3 bits are providing the information for selective lines of this 821 mux for selecting one input among the 8. And this output of the multiplexer is connected to the inverting terminal of comparator. Next we can see the reference voltage generator. So here the selected area represents how we are going to select the reference voltage. So here the first we are using 421 mux. This particular comparator is having 3 reference voltage, that is 1/4 of reference VCC, half of the VCC, and one is a fixed voltage, that is V diode is a fixed voltage. 3 different voltages we are going to use as a reference to select one of the input as a output of this 421 mux. We are using 421 selector. This 421 selector, the first terminal is not providing the connection. Next 3 terminals are having the connection with 1/4 of VCC, half of the VCC, and fixed voltage, that is V diode. And this mux is provides one voltage as a reference voltage. And then here we are having demux. The demux is provides a connection with the comparator and the output of reference voltage multiplexer. So here this demux can allow to reach the comparator from the reference voltage multiplexer output to inverting terminal or non-inverting terminal. According to the requirement, this particular output is connected to the inverting terminal or non-inverting terminal. The inverting and non-inverting terminals are provides the analog input information or reference voltage information to the comparator. Now, the comparator, in general, the comparator operation is which can compare 2 input information. After comparison, it can provide the status like whether that is less than, whether that are equal, whether that is greater than. So here we use this comparison statuses for comparison of analog input and reference voltage. Now we can see the function of this particular comparator. Here the comparator can compare the reference voltage that we are representing here is V, the inverting and non-inverting terminals that are V plus and V minus. So this can produce output as 1 if V plus is greater than reference voltage. The output is produces like 0 when V plus is less than reference voltage, that is V minus. We are going to compare the voltage that we are applying to the comparator at the terminals of non-inverting and inverting. Non-inverting is compared with the inverting, where non-inverting input voltage is greater than the inverting voltage input, then the output is high. If non-inverting is less than the inverting voltage, then it is a low. Like this, we are going to convert the analog information to digital information, and then this digital information is given to the filter. So where the filter is in normal situation, the filter is off. Why? Because to save the energy or power requirement. This filter is becomes on and off by using CAF bit. If CAF bit is 0, this filter is becomes off. That means no requirement of operation of the filter. If it is 1, means we can use this particular filter. Here this particular filter is constructed by using of RC components to reduce the oscillations in the signal, that is output of comparator signal. And then that particular filtered output is produces as a output of this particular ADC. So here we are having 3 output terminals. In that, CA out is the output of the ADC, that is a digital output. The same information is provided with using these 3 output terminals, but C out we are going to take as a output of the ADC, and CCI 1B, this is feedback to the timer A. So some positive feedback is taken to the timer A, based on that the conversion process is going to perform. For that reason, here we are going to use this particular thing. And another is CAIFG. CAIFG is comparator A interrupt flag, which is occurs either using rising edge or falling edge of the comparator output. So this particular bit is selected for generating of interrupts, that is a maskable interrupt, and which is depends on the GI bit in the status register of MSC 430. The comparator A has its own interrupt vector, and the flag is cleared automatically when interrupt is serviced. And here this particular comparator compares the non-inverting with inverting. Based on that, it can provide outputs. We can use this for converting of 10 analog input informations into digital information. And this particular video can provide the required information about the conversion process of analog information to digital information by using of comparator. Please like this video and share this video to your friends. If you are not subscribed my channel up to now, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this.